Good morning, everyone. We're here today at Valley View Elementary with Tara, who's one of the garden moms here, who's volunteered her time to transform this garden into an amazing school garden. And one of the things that Christy and I really want to show on this page is how you can turn a school garden into something amazing, no matter what type
your space looks like.
It could be any space, but we want to show what Tara did here today because we think it's a pretty amazing job.
Yes, this is night and day transformation. When you come around the corner, my daughter would practice volleyball here in the evening, and it would be totally dead, nothing going on, really sad. And then now walking around the corner, it's like, oh my gosh! And she'd send us pictures, and I was like, it doesn't do it justice.
It doesn't.
This is stunning.
But we'll take you on a tour here to see how this type of garden was transformed, and maybe you can take some ideas away from it.
Yeah.
Join us. We had mentioned we're at Valley View today, and this is the space that they had to work with here when the school was built.
Isn't it beautiful? Look at all the colors.
But this is kind of a different garden because it's encased by cement.
Yes.
So kind of a different space to work with.
And it's right in the middle of their quad area, so it's really exposed. I mean, it has great sun. The sun is amazing out here.
So Tara volunteered her time. She's a mom at this school with kids, which most garden parents are these days, and inherited this garden that we'll do some before pictures on here to show what it looked like when you came in. But kind of what was your vision, Tara? What did you want for this garden, or what did you see happening here?
Yeah.
I think I just wanted to have a garden, at all.
Yeah.
It was kind of just weeds, and the lessons were just pulling weeds, and then never was anything really planted. So.
And what prompted you to take it on?
Well, nobody else wanted to, so that. But,
That totally.
Also, I have time.
I'm a novice gardener. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell from this garden, but I just enjoy it. I find it peaceful.
Yeah.
When I see other gardens, it brings me joy, and I wanted to do that for other people and for the kids.
I love
and
that.
so,
Look
and
at
I
your
think
bell
I've seen
peppers,
that.
too.
So,
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So they just started back to school on last Wednesday, and what were some of the people saying? Some of the students that go
This
here?
is the first time they've seen it, kind of. Since
yeah.
it's
So
been
I
in
was
bloom.
like, really working hard to get it all prepped and like
Aw.
looking super awesome before. And then came to back to school night, and I was kind of just hovering around, and I loved seeing like the little kids in here, like, look at the pumpkins, or there's peppers.
That's fantastic.
And, they were pointing out all the different things, and it was really fun and exciting to see that, because there was that joy that I was wanting, and you could see it, and that was really cool.
They were excited about it, kids
Yeah.
and parents.
And you don't do this to get the comments of, oh my gosh, this looks amazing, you did so great, but that just comes with it. But that also is a motivator to keep on going, because it brings
Yes.
joy to so many people.
Well, it's rewarding because, like I
Yeah.
said, most parent volunteers, we're not getting paid.
No,
So,
paid
I
in
mean,
zucchini.
it's-
So.
yeah.
Yeah, tomatoes.
I'm gonna get you a T-shirt that says that. I'm paid in zucchini.
Totally.
But yeah, I mean, it's the reward of the kids getting excited and even learning. Chrissy and I get excited when the kids will say, did you know that with compost, da, 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 or they'll spew some fact that they've learned, and it's like,
Oh, that's
they're
awesome.
listening.
They're
And
listening.
they're being
I know.
part of it.
And look at
Yeah, I
you,
have these
the
little signs in
detail,
here,
the
so people would
detail.
comment like, "Oh, I loved reading those little facts," and I thought, that took me some time, so that was nice to hear that
Yes, absolutely.
that somebody appreciated it.
Yeah,
So
it's all in the details. It really is.
Look at it. Looks like a show garden.
It does. It's really stunning.
When Chrissy and I came with Tara here, we saw the garden with the weeds and kind of the sadness that was
Yeah.
a
It was just
neglected garden.
neglected, right,
A neglected
neglect,
garden.
yeah.
But I think it's such a fun layout to have this kind of path up the steps here with the tomatoes and peppers. So if you can see here, these steps go up to classrooms. But there's this fun steps that has a trellis garden here, the tiered, and it goes all the way up, so the kids can go up and.
And I love the
harvest that.
combination of the companion planting and just adds color kind of
I
sporadically.
think you guys should walk the pathway here because that was a big
Oh, yeah.
addition.
yes, thank you to my lovely husband for doing that.
Laying this out.
Oh, did he make that?
Yeah, now you kind of have to step over a little bit now,
Yeah. No,
But
that's
remember, we were like,
great.
how do you get into
Look at the little
this garden?
pumpkins.
but yeah,
And now you can harvest from both sides.
right. I mean, the sunflowers have taken over a little, but
Yeah. And
but
they're
it's
so
it's
tall.
more accessible and it's welcoming, which
Yeah.
it wasn't before.
No, for sure. You needed this.
I do think it's important, and I see here, Tara, that you have the sign that says, please do not pick. For anyone doing a school garden, if you don't want things picked during times that they're not supposed to, it's always nice to say that. sometimes things
Yes.
gets harvested. Like this
Yeah.
school gets utilized for sports. Look how cute.
Especially because ours isn't fenced, you know?
Yeah.
So, and the pumpkins, I'm going to leave those on the vine and see what happens. Because I think they might be able to stay on there for a while and cure.
Yes, they will. Look how cute they are.
So that's why I said don't pick those,
Yeah.
you know? And most people haven't really been picking too
Good.
much. Last week I picked a bunch of stuff and put in the staff room, like fresh from the garden, and the teachers were like, this is from our garden. You know, like, how cool is that?
Yeah, it's full circle.
So is there a rhyme and reason to planting here? You can say, I mean,
Where-
the answer could
where
be
I
no,
planted
like,
stuff,
yeah,
or-
like, is there
Yeah, like your zinnias are right here. You have this random one here.
Some of the zinnias I threw in like right before school a few weeks just to kind of add another
yeah,
pop.
some more color and stuff. Yeah.
The marigolds I just sort of put everywhere because I love those, and they
Yeah.
never really had flowers in here before. And vegetables are fun and, you know, obviously important, but
Yeah.
the kids love the flowers
No,
too.
for sure.
and
Well,
that
and you
makes
need to
it
bring
so pretty.
pollinators. You
Right.
need to have another avenue to
well,
get
it brings
them here.
pollinators and it also brings joy.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Exactly.
flowers.
Yeah. And some of
Yeah.
the marigolds have gotten huge.
Look
like
at the
it's
carrot
crazy.
top here.
No, they do.
But
So can you
I
see
think
the
this year
carrot
was
now?
kind of just a let's plant this here and see how it does.
Yep,
And
exactly.
then I can try something different
Yeah.
if that didn't work out, you know?
yeah.
Look at these carrots that have sprouted at the top. I
yeah,
mean,
they sprouted their little embryo at
yeah.
the top.
I love that people sometimes, the realization for me this year is we let our artichokes grow, and so many people were like, what is this? People don't get to see the end result of something that
Yeah.
hasn't been picked.
Oh, right.
Like they buy it in the,
flower
store
on
and
the
it's an
top.
artichoke.
Like who would know that that big spiky plant
Yeah.
was an
Yeah, and
artichoke?
you know,
Right.
it's such a beautiful flower too, like the purple. And then our fennel, our celery went to seed, and that was beautiful too. And our cilantro went to
Yes, and
seed,
people are
and
like, what is this?
Oh,
And it's like
fun.
that's what happens if
Yeah.
you don't pick it.
people
So,
cut them, put them in vases.
do people know that this is what happens to a carrot
Yeah,
if you don't
no.
pick it?
I did
think
not
it's a
know
fun
that either.
lesson.
You learn something every
Yeah.
day.
And
So
I've
she has her
had some
strawberries.
milkweed popping up, and
Oh, that's the scary stuff. Get rid of that.
you know, it's right there.
That's
It was
super
huge,
invasive.
and I
Oh, do you
let
remember
it
we were
out,
trying to
but-
figure out what it was?
Well, because they used to have a monarch butterfly thing there.
Oh, okay.
So that's where
okay.
that came
Look at
from.
the stalk on this sunflower. Jeez. Imagine all this
It's been
sunflower.
fun to see too, like what does pop up from what was here years ago. You know.
Yeah,
It's
totally.
like, oh, where did that come from?
Oh, hey, hey there.
So this is a giant sunflower. Tara's going to have the kids harvest some of the seeds. You
That's
can
a
kind
great
of see them
lesson.
in there. What a fun lesson to get the
I
seeds
know they
out
look
of there.
really cool.
Oh my God, you guys touch them? Oh, they're, ooh.
Do they feel funny?
It's just a weird, like, texture.
Oh yeah, just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies.
It's a
a little.
little texture. And then a bug popped out.
And then this mural was already here, which years ago, you know, but that was kind of an inspiration.
I
You know,
love that.
Let's
That-
let's
how
make
great is
something
that?
to go with that. You know,
Yes,
because how cool
yes.
is this? And it was just next to this ugly
Oh,
pile
this is
of weed
beautiful.
and dirt.
That's
and
right, I
now
remember.
There's a sunflower next to
to
it.
the
Like
real
how
sunflower.
cool! And there was that ruler there, which was kind of fun. You know.
Oh yeah, totally. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. I'm like, and some of your sunflowers exceeded that ruler.
Right.
I love that people can see and get inspiration. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Is
Yeah.
to kind of figure out what works for you, what your vision is, and then create it. But everyone has a different space. Like some schools, like we have one planter.
Yeah.
And it's like
So
you can still
use
make
the
it
one
work.
planter, you know, do
Yeah.
something cool. Like we have another space over by the greenhouse, which isn't really for planting. It was just, there's the compost bins over there, and that'll be something I'll do something with later maybe.
Yeah.
But right now it was like, let's focus here, and I can see that my focus and time and energy has really made something beautiful. So.
Yeah. What a fun spot for people to walk in. So we hope you can get some inspiration from an area that may be different from what Christy and I show at our garden or
Yeah.
other schools have. And you can see how amazing it's turned out to be. I'm trying to give you videos from all angles, but what a magical spot for kids to walk through. Like this
I
little
love
path
the mural
to walk
and
through
the
the
whole
plants.
thing. It's very pretty.
And I'll take you back up at this angle.
So your classes are going to meet once a month in the
Yes.
garden, right? Okay. And then do you get back to school night, and that's where you get most of your docents. And then what's next?
Next, in a couple weeks, we just have a garden parent orientation. So that'll be me,
Oh, cool.
you know,
Okay.
meeting with them out here, giving them the handbook and saying, you know, kind of here's your roadmap for the year.
Okay. And what are you doing for scheduling to make sure that there's no overlapping?
The teachers they have a spreadsheet or a calendar, I guess, electronic calendar,
Yeah.
and they're going to be just signing
Adding
up on
it into
that.
there. Okay.
And
cool.
I'll just check that every month to make sure the teachers
Yeah.
are actually putting that on there. That way we don't have 2 classes out here at once.
Yeah.
Because we just don't have the space for
No,
that.
same thing as us.
And then it's more valuable when it's not so crowded.
Yeah.
So, and the classes do usually bring only half the class out at once.
Okay.
That's probably about 15 kids, depending on the class size.
Yeah.
And then they'll take them back and bring the other half out. It's just a little more manageable out here.
Yes.
And I think that makes it easier for the parents.
Yeah, for sure. And then make sure you send emails on the first of the month. I would every month, just reminding people. And
Yeah.
then also, again, reiterating, make sure if you haven't already got yourself scheduled for the next 6 months, be scheduled, get yourself in there.
Yeah. And then I'll just planning to organize the supplies for each month and have them. We have a space in the office where they can go and
Perfect.
in those emails remind the parents, hey, your stuff's here,
Yep, exactly.
I'm trying to make it easy for myself, but also easy for the volunteers, so it's not
Yes.
like so much extra work for
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
And people want to do it.
Yep, and you'll get
have
more
fun.
volunteers with that too.
Well, you have to make it
Yeah.
easy for yourself, or else it becomes unmanageable. And I think that's what makes it
Exactly.
become not sustainable.
Yeah.
Well, and if I'm not enjoying it, then I don't want to do it. And right now I'm really enjoying it, so I want to keep that up.
Oh, I love it. And I want people to know that you had mentioned before. Can I pick one of these beans here? I
Yes,
want to
of
eat
course.
it. Oh my gosh. Look. Well, thank you everyone for coming with us on this tour of Valley View's garden. We hope you got some great ideas and some inspiration from what Tara has done here to create this magical space for kids here. And we really got into it. I've been wiping some green bean off my face and
Choking on green beans.
choking on 'em. But anyhow, if you have any questions, please let us know. But thanks to Tara and the people here at Valley View for allowing us to come in and share with you what they've created.
Yeah, and we'll come back and when you do your next harvest and your next planting and then the next harvest, we'll kind of keep everyone abreast of what's going on.
Yeah, give you all these great ideas and
Yeah.
tips. So
Yes,
thank you.
appreciate it.
Continue to follow us and ask us comment for any questions that you may have.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.